Hey guys, welcome back. Today we're going to do a relatively short video on creating an Xcode template for new TCA features. Something I probably should have done a long time ago that I did just recently, and already seeing it save me a ton of time. I've created other templates for Xcode before, just finally got around to doing this. Figured I'd share it with you guys. So here's what it's going to look like. In this project, this is the root module. If you come down to new file from template, scroll all the way down here, I have this TCA templates section with a TCA feature. Click next. You can add whatever your feature name is. We'll just leave home in here. It's important not to add like home feature or home view here because the template automatically does that for you. So we got home feature, home view, and a preview. This is basically a great starting spot for all new features. This is also handy because for some reason, Xcode, when you do other files, like the SwiftUI template here, it just creates it, doesn't give you the opportunity to enter the name like it would if you were entering it in the regular app. So this gives you that option, which is kind of handy. So yeah, let's take a look at how we do this. And if you like this video, please subscribe so you get notifications when all these new videos come out. I got a ton of new videos in the pipeline on TCA as well as just SwiftUI and all things iOS development. So yeah, like and subscribe. All right, let's take a look. Okay, so the first thing we're going to want to do is copy an existing template over to a new location and make some edits to it. So we'll go to Finder, go to New Finder window, and make this a little bit bigger. Let's go to our applications, and then we'll go to Xcode, and we will do Show Package Contents. I like columns here. Let's go to Contents, and then Developer, and then Library, then Xcode, then to Templates, then to File Templates, Multi-Platform, and then Source. And we're going to grab this one right here, Swift File XC Template, and you can just copy that. And then go up here to go to Folder, and we're going to type in library / developer / Xcode. And then inside of here, you may or may not have a templates folder, depending if you've already created a template in the past. If you don't, just right click new folder, create this and call it templates. And then inside of that, create a new folder called TCA templates, which I already have. And I already obviously have created a TCA feature that you saw before, but go ahead and paste in this Swift file XC template that we just copied, and then go ahead and open it up. Okay, next go ahead and open this template info plist file, and we're going to make some changes in here. So first, we're going to change the description, and we'll call this basically, let's see, a SwiftUI custom view with preview and TCA reducer. And summary, we'll just call this TCA view. And let's see what else we got. Default composition name, we should change this from file to TCA view. And this is like if you just don't give it a name, or you open it in a place that doesn't have the options, which we're going to add in a minute anyway. Let's see what else we got. I think let's check. Our image should be the file type icon, which is right. Allowed types we don't need to change. Platforms, don't need to add anything. Great. And so now we want to leave main template file the same as well. This is going to be file base name. This is kind of what we put into the box when we enter the name of the feature. And speaking of which, let me just paste in this dictionary here. You're going to want to add an options dictionary that has one item, and this is where we're defining like what that menu will look like when we create a new feature, where we get to add the feature name. And so we want to add an identifier here called product name, and we want to make it required. The name is what's going to show up to the left of it. And so like when we do this right here, we click new feature, this right here, that's what that means. This is just a description, the name of the feature to create. It's text that we're entering, and not persisted equals yes. And that should be all we need for the plist file. So go ahead and save that, close it, cancel this. So now if we go back to our template, the Swift file of it, open it up, you can see it's basically an empty Swift file. So we want to add everything we want in our new Swift file feature that we're creating, and just replace like the name that we put in the previous view. So first thing, let's make this a SwiftUI, and we will import Composable Architecture. All this is going to show up in the view. This is basically a template. So we will create a new reducer, and we're going to give it the name of the previous view that we entered. So we'll do public struct, and then it's going to be a specific format for this. I'll just paste it in. It's 3 underscores and then file base name as identifier, then 3 underscores. And like I said before, we didn't add feature or view to the name because we were going to put it here. So we'll do feature, and then we'll make it sendable. We'll give it an initializer. I'm making everything public here because I usually use modules. It's up to you guys on that. Then we'll add our state. We'll make it equatable. Give it an initializer as well. Then we'll add our action and our body. Again, same thing we've done in every reducer we've created. If you've been following these videos, now we just do it with a template. So let's go ahead and add our view now. Again, the same template here with this 3 underscores and identifier, but we'll say view now. And then we'll add our store. And this is going to be a store of this feature. We'll do our initializer. And self.store equals store. And finally the body. And here we'll do a text. And we'll just use this identifier here. So when we create a new one, we can see what we created in the preview. Speaking of which, now we'll add our preview. And this is going to be an instance of the view. Pass in a store with an initial state of this feature.state. And then we'll initialize that feature, finish off the store. And that should be all we need for this template. Let's take a look. First, let's rename this. Let's just call it TCA feature 2. And we will have to restart Xcode in order for that to show up. So let's do that real quick. If we come in here and go to new file from template, we should see TCA feature 2, which we do. If we hit next, we'll say a new one. And we get a new one feature, a new one view, we get a new one view in our preview, and we should actually be able to build this and see it in the preview. So if we go to root, hit build, I misspelled Swift. We can fix that. Well, let's go back to our template. Hit save. And let's delete this. Let's restart Xcode again. New file from template, TCA feature 2. We'll call this fixed one. All right, SwiftUI spelled correctly. Let's try to build. Perfect. So as you can see, this is much faster than obviously typing it in. Or even copying and pasting it from different views at different times, which I wish I had done this, like I said, a long time ago. It will definitely improve your development time and just developer experience. So it's a pretty cool feature. You can add new templates for your testing as well, anything you want with kind of this process. If you guys like this video, please, again, like and subscribe to the channel. I have a ton more videos like this coming out. So yeah, hope to see you guys next time.